It all started as a harmless joke, or at least that's what I told myself. My friends and I were sitting around one evening, teasing each other about past relationships and awkward situations. In a spur-of-the-moment decision, I texted my ex, "Hey, want to stay over tonight?" knowing full well that he would laugh it off. I never imagined that my playful little stunt would spiral into a full-blown mess. Within minutes, my phone buzzed with a reply, but it was just a meme of him laughing. Relieved, I chuckled and showed it to my husband, thinking he'd share in the joke. But the truth is, my husband wasn't in the room when I sent the text, and he happened to glance at my phone later that evening. His face froze as he read my message, his brow furrowing in confusion and hurt. I tried to explain immediately, laughing nervously. "It's just a joke. He won't actually come over." But my husband's silence was deafening. I could feel the tension growing between us as he stared at me, trying to process what he had just read. Every attempt I made to convince him otherwise seemed to make it worse. The joke I had intended to be harmless now felt like a bridge burning. Right in front of me. Hours passed, and the atmosphere in our home grew colder. My husband, usually so trusting and affectionate, became distant and cautious. He asked me questions I couldn't answer convincingly. Why I would joke about something so intimate, and why I would involve my ex at all, even though I explained that it was all in jest. He kept bringing up the message, unable to shake the feeling that I might have meant more than I said. It wasn't until the next morning that I realized how much my joke had affected him. I sat down with him holding his hands and told him everything honestly, without trying to excuse my actions. I admitted it was foolish, immature, and completely unnecessary. I also promised him that I would never make a joke at the expense of our trust again. Slowly, I could see the anger melting into relief, and finally, he let out a small laugh at how absurd the whole situation had become. From that day on, I learned a valuable lesson about boundaries, trust, and the unintended consequences of seemingly harmless jokes. Sometimes what feels like a funny moment can quickly turn into heartbreak if not handled carefully. And as for me, I swore off texting my exes entirely. No more jokes. No more risks, just lessons learned the hard way.